Like, I don't know if you have to do like a reset or anything when you start, but a couple of times I've done it and it's not. It said seed not found, which seems odd. I don't know if there are other reasons why it might happen. Well, the thing is, it's like you need to know how the mechanics of the game play to be doing that anyway.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
It said seed not found. So it wasn't like there was no trick to do. I was literally just tracking damage values and it didn't work. So I don't know why, is the honest truth. But it has happened before, which is annoying. But whatever. I don't know. I don't think there's any trick to it, like with seeds or anything like that. But it seems very odd that it wouldn't be able to find your seed. I don't know. Maybe there's something to the tool that you can adjust or look into. Cool boy. Let's update that one. Soup. Oh, is that a thing, Zeodis? That's fun, if that's a thing.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
I wonder how that would even be the case, though.
Alrighty.
Like, I can't imagine how there could be a total trash
Take it easy.
seed. Just based on like how the game plays out.
Of course.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing
Or
to
maybe there
worry
is a
about.
chance that the... I don't know if it's
Oh,
like
it's
centered
nice for a
around
goal.
getting the no encounters armor.
I'll do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
East block in the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Alright.
Well, gotta go. Cheer
But
for me.
I suppose it's possible.
2, 3.
Teach
us how to play.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Right. The tool is called FFX RNG Tracker V23.05.15. I don't know if you can find it through normal means or if you just get a link from the FF10 Discord. Hey, I'm still doing well. How are you? Oh man, Titus is playing on easy mode.
Shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jacked, gone, vanished into thin air.
With an A rather than an E, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Grey Fox made the tool.
Heck, we all were that day.
Which is really cool because I didn't know Grey Fox did any FF10 stuff. Turns out not only because I know the name from FF8, and by know the name I mean I've read the name.
Coming through. Hey! Hey!
But yes. All right. So when you go into the tool, let's have a look. Notes, tool, bang. So there's the config page. Just says general, so add a seed, which is presumably for RNG, or like RNG, was it? CSR RNG fix. RNG fix is probably what that is. I love that you can't skip cutscenes. If I wanted to, I would play using CSR and skip them. PS2 NA, any percent. The tracker will search all the possible seeds produced in the first X minutes since boot up. PS2 seeds, minutes, and then I think the default is 5. Oh no, this is a separate thing, Jericho. It wasn't a bug, it was user error. I made like 4 mistakes. So, yeah, Grey Fox went through the text file on VOD to help. Then font size, theme, I don't know, colors, whatever, and then it's whether it shows or doesn't show things. So I suppose you could set the minutes to being hot, like more than 5. And that might give you more seeds. I don't know what would be the appropriate amount. I'm assuming it's set to 5 because of CSR, because you're saving about 3 minutes or something or more of cutscenes. Oh gosh, I don't even know how much it would be. So this is a 2.5er. There's another 2.5er. So that's 5. And then the opening cutscene, so yeah. Man, I can't wait for the YouTube stream to blow up. Although it's going to be really ridiculous. So, like, I don't know what the answer is to this particular nuance. So, Twitch does the thing where it resets every 48 hours. Yeah? That's a pretty good amount. And that will stay in, like that will like automatically store as a past broadcast. Great. And I can locally record, forever, whatever. That's cool. So for normal YouTube videos, there is the 12-hour limit for like just uploading a normal video. And they haven't done anything with that value for live streams, which seems ridiculous to me. Like, I don't know if other people would say it's ridiculous not to account for like a more than 12-hour live stream, or if for the vast majority of people, 12-hour live stream is like, oh my god, oof, so many minutes.
Don't cry.
Oh, that's whatever. But the thing is, it's not that it will stop the stream and start the next stream.
What the?
Like,
Hey, wait!
but it's like, again, I mean, I don't think it's Twitch that stops you at 48 hours. I think it is OBS that stops you at 24 hours or 48 hours. Although I'm not entirely sure now that I think about it. But either way, if you stream for more than 12 hours on YouTube, the VOD just dies. It just disappears. So, I mean, there are a lot of things where it's like, there are no like moderation tools on YouTube. It just uses your moderation settings from your normal YouTube videos. Like the settings are the same. So whatever you set for your settings, that's what it uses. So you can like delete a comment and hide a user, which is fine. That's pretty much, that's most of what you want. I don't know if there's bot integration and stuff like that. Well, the thing is, what you'd have to reset the stream. Like, at most every 12 hours. And that's really detrimental to viewership. You really want to be stopping the stream as little as possible. Like, back in the day, I don't think you can do it now. But maybe you can. But from what I recall, I distinctly remember you not being able to have any sort of special thing that allows you to stream for more than 48 hours. Okay, so maybe 10 minutes would be a realistic... 292. 129. 289. So yeah, maybe 10 minutes is what I could set the timer to, and we'll see. 260. 289. 140. I mean, I need... It's Orin 1, Titus 1, Orin 2, Titus 2, Orin 3, Titus 3, Orin 4, Orin 5. Cool. But yeah, I'll and this one doesn't work, I'll set the minutes to 10 and see if that... Well, I mean, maybe the next seed would have been fine anyway, but it might help long term. Nice. Oh, the crits. This has got to be huge. Oop. There we go. 4. 260. Another crit. Yikes. Oh, another crit. Was that 578? Or 574? I've got... Well, all the attacks are done now. I think it was 578. Oh, okay. Orin 1, Titus 1, Orin 2, Titus 2, Orin 3, Titus 3, Orin 4, Orin 5. Well, it says it checks... oh, I've got a seed to work with. It says... like, that's how many minutes it checks for, but I don't know how long it takes to do the check or anything, so... Yeah. Okay, here we go. So, next up is the tanker fight.
What are you laughing at? Lauren!
Weird.
So I have to do this kill with Titus.
Give me a...
No, I did 574. Also, with like the string, it probably wouldn't work if I put 578. Like, it would probably say seed not found or something to that effect. Okay. tanker, then we've got a 2 minutes thing, and then we've got badge tempo. Okay, so the thing to check next is... I think it's the underwater ruins, as far as I know. So my underwater ruins... I need to know if I get a single or a double. So according to the notes, underwater ruins, it's Piranha 1, Piranha 2, which is the normal one. So that's not the single Piranha encounter, so I can leave that ignored. So that should all be good. So ideally, you want to track your encounters all the way, so you know when you're going to get your ghost encounter and whether it's going to be in a white or green zone.
You are sure?
I don't know if that's going to be what one might describe as ambitious.
This is it.
But I mean, the encounters should be exactly as they are, and it's only if you take an extra encounter.
This is your story.
Does it matter?
It all begins here. Hey. Hey!
My old man? I thought about a lot of things.
Okay.
Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded.
The thing that annoys me is that you can mark something as an overkill.
I think I had a dream. A dream.
But for some reason, it doesn't...
I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel
actually
alone
change the
anymore.
drops to doubled, which I don't like at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Or no, overkill is it's based on damage. You could overkill every single enemy if you had enough damage. I assume you can overkill like the final bosses with max damage. I suppose if you've got break damage limit, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you can overkill everything. It's just about how much damage the final hit does.
Anybody?
No, the thing is, like, in the tutorial it says about marking down when something's an overkill. And it's not a fix if it's not a problem. You know, if there was never an intention to have it, fix is not the word to use. But yeah, that means you have to do it. Because the thing is, it's like... One of the things was about tracking all the aspects. So I mean, if you do everything right, everything's going to be what it should be. But if you're checking things, like you want to be checking the amount of drops as well, of which your like spheres and stuff will get doubled by overkills and whatever. 10 hours to Star Ocean 2, big excite. Okay, so 2 Sahagins, and then defend. But then there are a couple of other things as well. Like, so you can write certain information down that doesn't, I guess, necessarily impact things. So like for your deaths, it doesn't matter who dies. It matters that someone died. But you can write the person down and you'll be able to like track the people and stuff. Or you can just write death. But yeah, I don't know. I remember it being in the tutorial. And the fact that you can write overkill, like for it to be tracked, would suggest to me that it would be... like it would actually show, but... Or change things, but I don't know. Okay, Geoscano. Nothing there. And then we're on to click. Okay, so let's check out the click stuff. Okay, so right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grenades, which is fine. So what if I just not steal a second time? That gets me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, because I'm going to have 1 left. That's great. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be 1 steal on click and then just attacks. If I kill Riku, does it matter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, cool, 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 cool. Lovely. I think the chance of a crit being an overkill gets lower and lower as time goes on, until you get to Bahamut, in which case it's more likely. All right.
I made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Yep. Actually impossible. Okay.
Need fire.
And why is that? Spoilers. What, in your mind palace? All right. So 1 steal on click. And then just attacks. Joyous. Cool, 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 cool. And that's it. That's everything for that. And we've got blah, 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 blah. We've got the piranha fight. And we know it's going to be a 2 piranha fight, not the single piranha fight. And then the forest piranha fight.
I need food. What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Yeah, CSR. Cutscene removal.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Nah, just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Yeah? I think it is over half. Like the CSR RNG category for PC, I'm pretty sure it's like 3.5 hours or something like that. I don't know what it is for console. But yeah, I think it does cut the run by more than half. So probably be in the 4-hour category. Maybe like close to 5, but pretty mental. Okay. Wait, complain about Speedrunners giving away their story? What do you mean? Surely that's the opposite of what a speedrun does. I've never heard about that. Okay.
You on my...
So we have to throw at the start anyway. That's fine. One steal. And then the rest is attacks. Okay, that's good. Okay, there's a Titus kill. So now into the chain encounter. Wait, it's under 3 hours? I didn't even know it was under 3 hours. Is that RNG fix specifically, or is that normal CSR?
Phew. That was close.
Oh yeah, like the normal 90% will be, God, probably like 8 or no, like 9:45 or something like that. I don't actually know what the PS2 record is. Is that 9:48 or something? I think BDD's got it. That's about that, I think. 9:48 is what's coming to mind. I love cutscenes. Mandatory toilet breaks. No time loss. Beautiful. It's exactly what you want in life. Okay, so we've got 2 piranhas. Titus should be killing both, but we can track as it is. Oh, man. Like, MGS4 and MGS5. I think it is actually pretty amusing that... Because didn't people get bans on Twitch for playing Metal Gear Solid 5 because they were claimed that they were watching a movie on stream when it was just a cutscene that's like an hour long or something?
Hey, that hurts. Whoa.
Damn straight.
Okay.
I'm sure I heard about people... I think it was MGS5 because it's like the final cutscene or something, or the ending cinematic is like an hour plus long.
Right. Whatever.
First case of a girl knocking out a guy in F1. As far as story goes... Oh, I don't even know. Nah, people have definitely got knocked out before, I feel like.
You said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You
Feel like
understand
definitely
me?
before 10.
All right.
Alright, let's see.
Oh,
Like in my mind, I can see a female character hitting someone with a stick. I don't know why though. Yeah, Faris is 5. I know she like captures the whole party and ties them up. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I never got like super into the Albed language, but there were definitely people I went to school with who learnt it. Pretty cool. Hey, like I mean, I would definitely consider food poisoning as a one-shot. It's not nice.
we found some agent. It's not active now. We're gonna go down there, and then we should be able. Okay.
I mean, do we even know if you got knocked out just because the screen went to black? I mean, it happens all the time. Where's the evidence? Maybe he just got dragged away on his knees and they didn't want to show brutality in screen. Okay, right, here we go. So Piranha 2 encounter. Okay, so it is steal from 1, kill, steal from 2, kill. So this is A. Steal a grenade. Okay, that's great. Overkill's fine, so that doubles it to 2. No, I don't get any drops from that one. Piranha B. Right, normal kill. So the second one drops a manosphere, so it should just be a manosphere. Okay, forced piranha fight. No, well, I mean, it says in the tracker that I'm supposed to get the encounter. If I didn't get the encounter, I would have been worried. It was very late, but I believed. I believed. Okay, so now the forced piranha fight. Steal from each. The first one's dropping a speed sphere, the second one's got no drops. It's through a very strong belief system. Okay, here we go. So, steal from A. Good. Kill. Okay, they're still alive. That's fine. Just keep a note of that. Steal from B. Lovely. So attack A. Yep. And B. Okay, both killed by Titus. Cool, cool, cool. Done, done, done. Next is Tross. Okay. Bless me. So, oh my goodness, my entire chest cavity. So speed sphere from the first one, nothing from the second. We're not stealing from Tross because we've got 6 thingamajigs, so that's all good. And Tross is going to drop 2 power spheres. Woof. Okay. I wonder what the split was back in the day. It must have been click or something like that. Okay, so just use. Hit. I just want to track who kills. Okay. Okay, this should be the kill. That's Tross. Good. Alright. Could it have? That's interesting. And it could have been activated. I don't even know. Is it called? Like, I mean, I guess every PC works off an operating system. Right, next is Besaid. So stuff. 2 power spheres. That's exactly what it says. Good. So. Okay. 9. 4. Let's see. Okay, so underwater ruins. How does this get logged? Is it just, was it 1 in the underwater ruins? I mean, that's the maximum you can have, so I assume it is. So, Besaid Lagoon, we should get 2 piranha fights. I think it's all random, right? These are the random encounters, not forced encounters. For the encounter thing. So I should get 2 piranhas. How do you even track this second fight? Let's have a look and see. Right, so Besaid Lagoon. So it's got up to 3 piranhas to write about. But when I look in the Besaid Lagoon encounters thing, it says, so the second encounter is Piranha 2, Piranha. Don't know how that works. What does that mean? Because the first one says Piranha, Piranha 2, and then the second one says Piranha 2, Piranha. Is that a group of 3 that count as the 1 piranha? Why is it so confusing? Why can't this be made more clear?
Hey.
Well, we might not find out. That's the thing. What do you mean? What do you mean by entry times? It's describing the encounter pack. What is it? What are you talking about? There are different packs.
Right on.
It all comes down to what you track. Like it's about what you track, and you have to use the right like enemy typing or numbering or labeling system, whatever.
Hey, it's because you eat too fast. Hey,
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku.
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo! Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Okay, so
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell?
right,
You're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
we see it again. Prana, Prana 2.
Xanarkin.
Prana 2, Prana,
I'm a
Prana,
blitzball
Prana.
player. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Too funky? Man, it's stylish
Oh,
as
right.
hell.
Do you remember anything before that?
Look at them clown boots. Master of color theory.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Very sick.
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
Sick in the mind.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays Blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago?
You know, just
But
a unit
I
of
saw
measurement.
Sin attack
Time.
Xanarkin.
You might have heard of it.
That happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
No way.
You said
Okay,
play
so we're gonna
Blitzball?
get to now the curious thing. So I can add this encounter,
you should go
boom,
to
into
Luca.
the tracker.
Someone might know who you are, or
So we are
you might
expecting
find
2
someone you
piranha fights,
recognize.
not a problem.
Luca?
No, the first one's a piranha and a piranha 2, that's fine. The other one, I'm really curious if it is like 3 piranha 1s. So I can put 3 piranhas in preparation for it, and a piranha 2. And it says
Okay,
there's not a
leave
piranha
it to me.
3.
I'll get you to Luca. Promise.
I don't really know what it all means, but whatever.
You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here.
Well, it is the city that never
one
sleeps,
thing.
so...
Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh.
The thing that I don't know is where the number values come into play. Like, that's the thing that I don't know.
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy
So, like,
place?
it's fine that there's
Yeah,
a
right,
piranha,
I
a
thought.
piranha underscore 2 and a piranha
Since
underscore
when?
3. But I
Yevon?
don't know what that means.
Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just
No,
took
where
me to a
this
faraway
says, like,
place.
piranha
Then I
in
could
the
go back in a
encounters
day
where
or
it says
two.
piranha, comma, piranha number, like,
But a
number 2.
1,000
But then the
years
next
into the
one
future?
says piranha 2, piranha.
No way.
Well, I'm guessing it's to do with packs. But then the weird thing is, for the tutorial fight, it says Waterflan 2, Dingo 2, Condor 2. I don't know why they've got 2s beside them. What's up, Keycock? How's it going? So I don't know why things are called like without numbers and without ones. I don't think it's got any
Whoa! Wow!
or for the let's see. So that is a forced one. I don't know if I've got time to check other things. I think having like a dedicated tutorial for this, like a really high quality one, would be really beneficial to people. I don't know how much conversation's gone on in the Discord server. I've not read up on it. So like all the information might be there in text form, but the tutorial definitely doesn't go into any of this. Or Wodie's tutorial doesn't go into this.
Riku!
But yeah, it's got #2 in the encounters
Blitzball.
page. But then it's all normal names in
Hey!
the other thing. And then the drops page, it's got like the name of the enemy, then underscore. But like if you take the Sin Scale fight, all of the Sin Scales are called _3. God, I'd love to blitz and
Yo.
Besaid. It'd be great.
Hiya.
You wanna
Yeah, but how are you supposed to know? Like
more
what?
time?
What do you use that information for, Diagram?
Final.
Because there are ones where it's expected to have the name and then an _2, and then there are ones where there's like an optional _3. But I can track a 3 piranha fight. Like a normal, like 3 normal piranhas
no amateur?
in the
Who you
drops
play for?
page, and I
The
can
Xanarkand
change
apes.
one of them to a piranha 2,
What team you say again?
and that piranha 2 drops
I
a
meant
different thing from the
forget
piranha
that.
1.
I got too close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So I don't know.
Since toxic.
I don't even know
got to
like
you,
how bad it is to get hit
but
by
you're still alive.
a
Praise be
blitzball.
to Yevon.
But the thing is, the fact that like Waka does use it as a weapon and kills things with it, like he
All
should
right,
be
back to
like
practice.
pretty terrifying.
I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What? You hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
All right, here we go.
I felt like I could trust this Waka.
Waka,
So
who
I
just
had to
hospitalized
ask.
me, just knocked me out. So yeah, we're assuming it's a
It's
2-1-1-1,
true
and we'll
Xanarkand
see.
was destroyed,
So it should be a
right?
1-2 and then a
1,000 years
2-1-1-1.
ago. So it's just a big pile of
And then
rubble
it should be on
now, isn't
the
it?
other whatchamahoochits.
long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came. And Xanark, yeah, that was about it. If you ask me,
Which is accidentally
we
overdrive.
gotta suffer. Of course, we must always it's just said.
It was just Waka and Riku.
You just see elemental Reels Thunder just flying across the sphere, and everyone's like, "What the
But you
fuck,
from the
Walker?"
Xanark and Daves, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm
We've
not
talked
saying
about
that team
this.
never existed,
You
yeah?
need to stop killing all the
But
people
you
in
gotta figure, team
Blitzball.
living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the, but at that time, everything that happened. Maybe if I could find. For now, I just live life. Sure, it was hard not to think of a little.
Okay.
Hey,
Wow, who's he targeting? You know? Alright, here we are.
What's the big idea?
I surely get red carded for that. Although they don't have a card system in. Actually, is there a ref? Right, here we go. So we've got a Piranha 1 and a Piranha 2. Piranha 1, Titus kill. Piranha 2, Walker kill. Great. So it's that one done. 1 Power Sphere, 1 Mana Sphere. I don't think there's a ref, like, from what I recall anyway. Lawless society underwater. Okay, here we go. So, is it 3 singles and a double? Is that just what we're looking at? I think it is. Okay, so Titus on A, which is the 2. Walker on this. Okay, Titus on another, and Walker on another. Then the order matters as well. So Titus. Okay, so mana, 2 power, and an ability sphere. Okay. So Piranha 2, Titus, then Piranha Walker, Piranha Titus, Piranha Walker. Yep. Third fight. Okay, this is a 2, a 1, and a 3. So, 2 Titus, the 1 Walker, and then the 3 Titus. Okay, never mind. The 3 Walker. Okay. So Piranha 2, Piranha 1, Piranha 3. 1 Mana Sphere is correct. No drop from the single Piranha, and no drop from the triple Piranha. Cool. Oh my god. And we continue on.
You want me on your team, right?
Okay, so now we're into Proceed. So the nice thing about some of the encounters later on is that you're not stealing or attacking them, and ideally not dying to them. But you don't need to track what they are. So like Mihan High Road, when you're like bombing down Mihan High Road, you don't have to write what any of the enemies there are. And even with the bomb fight, you're only lancetting it to get the ability. You don't actually kill it.
Sure.
Dude.
I thought then that Blitzball and I wasn't.
This is where I was. I joined the Aurochs 10 years. Well, after.
Hungry. Sure.
So,
Not really worrying about any of that right now. So in that particular instance,
10 years without.
I believe the key was referring to the amount of fish per pack. So a single pack was just piranha, a 2-pack was
So,
I don't care how.
piranha underscore 2, and a 3-pack was under
We give
3.
it our-
no.
So for the second fight, it was 3 piranha 1, or just 3 single piranhas, and then a piranha 2. That's what I'm taking it to mean. And then for everything else, we'll just take them one at a time.
After
The ones
surviving
from
your
the
run-in with
sea. The sea!
Who are they?
Luzu.
Uzu and Gata.
Hey, sorry.
Sad Titus.
Cool. In return, come turn it.
About the Crusaders? Besaid Village.
Versus
They got any
13,
food there?
pie in the sky
We'll get you
dream.
something over
It could
there
happen,
later.
but like,
Take a look
woof.
around first.
For sure, pie in the sky dream.
Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually
All right.
All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
Over here.
You do remember the prayer, right?
I
Yeah,
didn't
of course.
know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you.
I think it would actually be cool to have, yeah, for sure.
Go ahead, you try.
Tapos. Before there was the sun.
Hey, not bad.
Before there were Dark Souls, there was Titus.
Okay, now,
So I
present
hear
yourself
in
to
the
temple
new
summoner.
route for
Any
FF10,
blitzball
there's
player would
no
know
energy
that
blast.
prayer. It was the
Pretty
blitzball sign for
cool.
victory.
So I'm kind of like... I know there are notes for it. I think Kagar shared her notes. But I'm thinking, just with all the stuff that's going on, I think Titan also said that he's working on new set of notes. But it'll take a bit of time. And with the amount of time until the marathon, and with the 5 days that I'll have off with ESA Legends, I'm thinking if I just stick to what I know, it's probably smart. Because they're still doing Mushroom Rock Road? Mushroom Rock Road
standing
skip.
in that place.
So I think that's the right way to do it. Or I think that's
how
the...
different this world was from my own.
the most sensible way to go about it for now. Okay.
10 years have
Again,
passed since Lord Roscoe
Tylenol, and then fighty
and
fights.
finally, we receive a statue.
It's really
for our
weird.
temple.
So for some reason,
what's a
Kamari
high
is called
summoner?
in the database for this. I'm sure there's a reason for it. Like maybe that's what the fight's called. In the same way that like
toxin.
Amaranth, you don't know his name when you fight him in 9 at the start.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The
He do
summoners
his
are
call.
practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men or something like that, I figured.
Yup.
Sorry, man. Dick.
You could at least,
We can't in
but
It's been near.
Perhaps you...
People are searching.
Who cares what... But he
Some
might...
funky triangle.
Do you... What if he dies?
The triangle is funky as hell.
Waka?
Shakaga. Spock. Spanky acoustic guitar. It's so well written.
Is up.
The summoner had... Well...
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister. If the prayer is heard,
So someone is in there.
a day...
Is it particular?
So,
Why don't you go in?
there's already guardians in...
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
a precept.
No.
Maybe.
Ding, 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 ding. Man, you would just freak out if you went into this room. I would just leave. Like, no one's like, oh, this is a puzzle room. Or an escape room. That's such a nonsense as well. Like, why are these here? What is going on? Like, why is there a puzzle to get an Aeon? Like, what are we proving here? Do you accept the glyph into your heart? Sure. Well, it's the fact that she's currently in there. Like, I'm sure they reset them every time a summoner goes in. But, I mean, I don't know. They've got magic. Maybe they actually goofed and it's just never happened before where someone's gone in while someone else is still in there. And as soon as you get through a room, or as soon as you get into the... I don't know what the name for the small room is. The summoning chamber. it just automatically resets the rest of it. But then how do you get out? Is there like a secret door at the back? I don't think so. I don't know. So many questions. Why no answers? What does it all mean? Or maybe they they run it like a business, and there actually are multiple cloisters at the same time, and it's all just a lie. You know, it doesn't really matter. You're not actually speaking to the faith. It's just a projection.
Hey, it's gotten into you. Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners.
I don't know. I mean, maybe just Titus just chooses to. Like, that's whatever, honestly. Like, you don't need a reason to only hold one thing in one hand.
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
Like, I'm sure you can hold two, but you know, you never know
Whoa!
when you're gonna need your second hand.
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect us.
Where is it happening? It is happening in Växjö, Sweden, Morpheus.
One of them's got a short fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
Whereas who happening when? You're happening in the near middle future.
No.
It will be streamed at twitch.tv/ESA Marathon. Yep. On main. How was it San Andreas you were doing earlier, Yugachi? I think it was like, I don't know, 12 o'clock or something. I was watching you on Plist 7 or something like that. I don't know. Sure looked like GTA, that's for that's you know, undeniably. Guitar. Ooh. Never played San Andreas? In fact, I think the only GTA I've like properly played is Vice City, and I loved Vice City. It was so good. So like I've put on like GTA 1 and 2. Like I've played them.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
But like not for any length of time. And like not gotten any, you know, real duration into the game.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking...
Oh. Very cool.
Hey, over here.
But yeah, it didn't really, like, my friend had San Andreas, but it didn't spark my interest particularly. That I can recall anyway.
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
And then there was what, GTA Online. Apparently that was a big hit. Okay, so that was Besaid Lagoon. So now I've got Besaid Road. So, Besaid Road. What? Why does it say Sinfin? Sin scale, sin scale, sin scale, sin. Aquas. Where are the other Besaid Road? fights. Oh, are there just... Aren't there any? Oh, I guess we don't do anything with them. Or it's just the naming's there. That's really weird. Huh. Or maybe I'm just meant to get a 0 encounter Besaid Road. If I change it to 1... Okay, yeah, it comes early. Condor Flan, preemptive. Okay, so I'll just take that down to 0. Oh, okay, so I think I'm not meant to get... I think maybe because of the Besaid Lagoon encounter, I'm not supposed to get a Besaid Road encounter.
I had never seen anything like it
Alright,
in my
cool,
life.
cool.
Sure,
But
was
it
a
looks like
little
you can only get
scary,
one. But
but
it is a
still,
preemptive against the
I
Condor
could
and a Water
feel
Flan.
a
And that
strange
means
kind
speed
of
spheres, baby.
gentleness coming from it. I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Alright, all good. All good.
Let me
This is so
this
stressful.
guy here wants it.
Oh, I mean, the thing is, I guess the good thing about
His memory's a
tracking
little fuzzy.
the RNG is that you've got so much to think about. I don't think sleeping is going to be an issue this time. Or it's just going to be a disaster, and I'm going to be thinking so much that I'm going to get everything wrong. That's the other, like, likely issue.
That's all we need to.
You,
Stay.
Yuna.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
That's right.
I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Yep.
Huh? I'm sorry about that.
No, you're welcome. Say
Wasn't
you're
that-
welcome. God, he's
Wasn't
got
I
no
not
riz.
supposed to? Guess I
Titus is
kinda
rizless.
overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
You gotta step in there, man. Show your dominance.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Okay, common interest, not bad. You sound a little desperate, but that's fine.
Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Oh, she's in. Reel it in, reel it in. Good. Strong nod.
Lady Yuna.
Silent type. We like it. Play it cool, bro. Play it cool.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
We're going
Good,
on the
honest,
same
we
boat,
like it.
aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
Boom. Nailed it.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She turned. She turned. You're in. 100%. Good man, good man, good man. She did most of the work for you, but fuck.
Get no
It's okay.
ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you. Good.
I will. Thank you. Man, Super Seducer's such a good game. Did we ever? I think we did. We have that in ESA. I feel like we had that in ESA, and I feel like okay. I gotta get my hand on. Greenalink runs Super Seducer. Okay, that's probably not true at all. But for whatever reason, now this is the worst thing as well. So I'm probably mixing like a lot of different things at the same time. I think the reason why I associate Greenalink with Super Seducer is there was one time I had a conversation at ESA that Greenalink was present for, where the game Super Seducer was mentioned. I mean, Super Seducer is a video game where you... Actually, I don't even know what it is. I know you try to get dates with people, but I think it's a bit saucy.
Yeah.
There might be, like,
You with
physical engagement.
gonna cry.
You're gonna cry. Nice shoes.
That's
With a wide shoulder jacket.
hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead.
More than a feeling. Suck on my mid-tops.
He does look a lot like Chapu.
He doesn't. Like, why did they not actually make Chapu's character model look anything like Titus's?
No matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu.
Oh, in real life, I don't need to play.
Yeah, but he needed
Okay, what's
our
the
help.
flickering? That's not right.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
She just sat there trying to contend with all those belts. Leg. I mean, I can only imagine what like Lulu's thighs are like. I bet she could crush like
Scary.
melons with her legs.
So, who's Chapu?
my little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it.
I mean, it's like, yeah, it's the Spear version of the chastity belt.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
It's either that or there'll be like a clip. It'll just be like, click, and it'll just go straight to the floor. And then it's like, oh, fuck. All in one go. No, like, you haven't got time to warm up to the moment. You got to be on.
Like I'm using
You just got to bring your game.
but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really help me out, you know? What I mean is, thanks, Waka.
Stop.
I mean, we're
You're
talking mostly about the
embarrassing me.
thigh region. I mean, that's canonically true. Maybe it took Waka's overdrive to finally release the dress.
Something I want.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's the sword.
Well,
No, he casts
We're taking this
fire
easy.
reels. She casts
I
fire.
came to this village. Since then,
You know, between the two of them.
now,
This is out.
Yep. Yep.
You really. They're not real.
this is.
I guess.
Yeah, just leave it sit there for anyone to take. Polluting the land.
Oh.
Conda Petty? Not, you know, mid. Not a top, not a bottom. A mid. Okay, here we go. Right, forced encounters. So nervous. Okay, here we go. So, Titus Dingo.
Here comes one. Hey, why don't you?
Okay, then Condor Walker.
No problem.
Not too shabby. Might make a good go. A fly.
all day long. You know it, you got you. There's Condor Waka. Good. We continue. So, Power Sphere, Speed Sphere. Good. So now it's the water flan. It's Lulu.
Dad. Told you. If you can't beat them down, magic. Let's have our black
Magic. Element? How do you not know what magic is?
Aren't you? Spells of ice and ice fiends you find.
I get fire and ice.
Lightning and water are this one here is a
Okay. So we get a Manosphere. Oh, you should see me off stream when I play. Like, if you think there's rage on stream, it gets pretty bad. Okay, so let's do the menu. Water and lightning are also opposed. Oh, thank you. I have Hamster, yeah. I've been chat banned like a bunch of times. I say worse things like in the room out loud to myself than I write in chat, but I've gone at people. But some of this stuff's really stupid as well. Like
What?
hang on, let me do this first. But like there was one time, and I was like, I don't even remember what it was, but it was the word idiot, and it got starred out as if it was a swear word, and I was like, are you kidding me? And this is like in the post-game lobby, and I was like, what in the ever-loving hell? Right, so Kamari is going to have 2 ability spheres and the Scout for Waka. Question. Oh, nice miss. Bitch. Easy win. I don't know, honestly. Boom. Okay. No, next up is Garuda. So let's just confirm. So 2 ability spheres and a Scout.
He's another.
Huh? Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kumari doesn't talk much anyway. But
delicious. So the big thing that I did notice when I was doing the latter part of this was that running out of Phoenix Downs is like super a thing. So I definitely want to buy more Phoenix Downs than normal.
A flyer.
I wouldn't say that I miss ATB or CTB or anything like that necessarily. I like it a lot, and if there's a game that's got it, I will enjoy it. But I like live action combat. I like action RPG combat. So from Garuda, we're getting a Power Sphere and a Bright Ring. So, for example, like I do like 7 Remakes combat a lot. 15's combat is okay. It's fun, but it's not like, wow, the combat's amazing in 15. But it works with the world and the setting and all that. 16's combat's very fun. Right, Power Sphere 1 on a bright ring. Power Sphere and a bright ring. Lovely. Okay, Titus unit Lulu. And then we've got a Garuda fight. I'm just gonna run from.
Not one of these.
Waka?
Run away! Okay, Lulu. I shouldn't get an encounter here, but I might. I don't actually know how it all works, but whatever. Okay, yeah, I was like... felt like I had to get on it. Okay. Beseid Road. Condor and Waterflan. Okay, that's not a Condor and Waterflan. That's a Condor thing and a Waterflan. Okay. Well, that's weird. No. I think as long as I input everything correctly, it'll be fine. So, it is a Dingo, Condor, and Waterflan. So, Titus, Dingo. And Waka, Condor. And Thunder, Waterflan. That's interesting. So that's in there. But when it says on Beseid Road, let me just check. Yeah, it's not there. Which is really interesting. I'm doing well, Harvey. How are you? Okay, now the question is, why does it say Beseid Road, Condor, Waterflan preemptive? Unless that is a forced encounter. But it doesn't say it's a forced encounter. Beseid forced encounter. Ignore me. It's right there. Garuda 3, Beseid forced encounter, Condor 2, Dingo 2, Flan. Okay, so great. Good, 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 good. Fuck me, this is stressful as shit. Well, we'll see what next the next event holds. Okay, cool. So Beseid Road is a 0. I could have fled that pack. Actually, I don't know if you can, but it's better to fight it, I assume. But no, it's in the notes to it says for. It's even under hashtag forced encounters. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we did the Garuda. And Dingo. We're now on to SS Leaky. Gotta keep moving on. Can't get bogged down. I don't know, Harvey. I need to see which one it is. I mean, like none of it's not like we didn't like change any of them to gray, as far as I know. So like that, I would have to assume that's what was sent in. for example. Like from like TV film or whatever, but not in, I guess, personal media.
So
She's the daughter
Yeah,
of
I don't really know. I mean,
Lord
I'm
Brask.
familiar with the thing, but I wouldn't associate any picture I see in gray.
it's time.
Walker's a bit.
Una 420 skip or 420 cutscene rather. Cutscene, not skip. Let's skip one PC, whatever. Okay, and then Sinfin. Okay, we've got to get ready for that. So, Besaid Road is. Oh, this is part of Besaid Road. Okay. So Sinfin. Okay. Then Aquis, we've got to lock in.
The wind.
Fair enough. I mean,
It's
like,
nice.
yeah, I don't see a lot of it. I certainly. Yeah. Doesn't come up as, but I don't like go on to X to actually like look at things. Very rarely will there be like going on a page and scrolling or anything like that. Okay, right. Let's see. Serious time. So, Sinfin. And then we've got Aquis, and then we've got Lancet Tutorial. So
From
there are the
Xanadu,
forced
right?
encounters.
You hear that from Waka?
Oh yeah, you know, yeah.
Huh.
The laugh was
Waka.
all,
Waka doesn't
it was
believe
all
me at all.
planted in the mines. Oh, okay. So like actual, like the thing is, like Blitzball is pretty
I've
good,
heard
and you do
in
level up and stuff, and there are
There is
tournaments
a
and things like
great
that there.
stadium,
And you can hire new
all lit
people,
up,
so it's not like
even
it's
at night.
dislike an actual
Great
like
blitzball tournaments
something
are held
like
there, and
Pro
the stands are
Pro Evolution
always full.
Soccer or one of
How do
those
you
like
know that?
you manage a team kind
A
of
man
games,
named Jack told me.
or
He
like
was my
rally
father's
ones where you
guardian.
actually do a season. I think like yeah, there's definitely scope for a standalone. I think for sure. Okay, so my understanding from what Grey Fox
My
said
father.
was to the
His
effect
name's
of
Jack.
in a 2-cheer Sin Spawn
No, I
Aquis
mean,
fight,
this must be the
there will be
blessing of
4
heaven.
Sin skills.
Sounds
So
like
it's really
him, but
important
it
we look
can't
at
be
how
him.
many Sin skills there are.
Why not?
My old man, he died 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkand.
Gosh, someone get a grayscale picture of Jack.
I'm sorry.
Correct.
He went out to sea for training one day and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago.
10 years and 3
I
months
remember
ago.
that was the day my father left.
Hmm.
The date fits, doesn't it?
yeah, but how would he get here?
You're here? Are you not?
RIP Jack. It's not a problem. It depends, like, in-game. The breathing's fine. We're not talking about, hang on, we're talking about a video game, right? Like a standalone game doesn't have to obey real world physics. It can just obey Sphere physics. You don't need, you just play.
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Sin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it. Our families are in...
Forgive us, Lady Summoner. Sure. Kill him. So, Titus defend, or, yeah, switch unit to Lulu. Thunder Sinfin. Lancet Sinfin. Dude, imagine if you had whales like this in the real world. Titus defend. Lancet Sinfin. Thunder Sinfin. You'd only need one wheel, like, what? How long would that even last? I don't actually know. Switch Titus for Yuna. I have not seen either of the avatars. Okay. Energy Blast Sinfin. Like, why have I not seen the films? Just never came on my radar of interest. Okay, so Sin defeated the Valifor. Cool. Alright, so from Sin we're gonna get a Mana Sphere and a blue ring. Maybe 2 Mana Spheres for overkill, I wasn't watching. Oh no, I may well watch them at some point. It's not like I'm like, oh, I hate James Cameron or anything like that or whatever. Totally down to watch them, just never. There's never been the cause for it. Okay. Right, so Mana Sphere, blue ring. I think it's a reasonable time between the two, right? I don't know how long it was, like 5 years or something. Maybe 10. I don't know if they share any of the characters. Like, as far as I know, Avatar 1's like, oh, we are the blue people. Oh, there's a human. Let's kill him. No, let's save him. That's literally all I got. And Avatar 2 is like, look at everyone underwater. Everyone's underwater. Everyone's acting underwater. Look at our performance capture. Look at our CG. What's this? It's a giant CG creature underwater. What's this? It's a hummingbird, but 20 times the size. Can it go over water? Yep. Does it go underwater? Yes, it does. But yeah, like they're doing the elements, right? Okay, here we go. Serious time. Achilles, Sin Spawn Achilles. So 2 cheers and a dark attack. It's all about the sin skills. Got to track the sin skills. So far, I don't even know. Is it 2 of them? 4 of them? It's really hard to see, man. It looks like 4 of them. Maybe. I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm looking at. Okay, so now we're down to 2. Because 2 of them have, like, disappeared, right? Okay, I don't know how it works. But if everyone can just really just keep an eye on the sin scales, like the small silverfish type things, that would be really, 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 really useful, please. Blender. Four attacks, overdrive. Yeah, for the kill. Just how many sin scales are on the screen when the death happens. Okay, so it's 4, right? After the fight, I will, surely. It's 4. Yep, that's 4. Okay, so we should get all in a blue ring, a blue shield, 4 mana sphere, 5 mana spheres. 5 mana spheres, 2 ability spheres, blue ring, blue shield. 6 mana spheres, blue ring, blue shield. Okay, it's probably just me doing bad maths. That's fine. I might have got a thing on a thing. Nothing to worry about. Okay. So, because it's like, yeah. So, I don't know, did I... Oh, is it overkill on thingy? So, 4 mana spheres from the sin scales. 2 mana spheres from the overkill on sin... Blue ring, blue shield, and then 2 ability spheres, rare drop from Equus. Achilles. Yeah. Just sin fin. Cinchilladas. Delicious. Okay, the TLDR is, what I'm doing is tracking every single fight in the game that has a steal, a kill, or a character death in it. So that I can track all the RNG, which means that I will know when I can get a no encounters armor. Oh shit, did Titus kill? Yeah, it was the overdrive. Titus killed. So Valifor killed Sinfin, Titus killed Equus, Akiez, and the Sin Scales. I need to know that as well. Some of the fights it doesn't matter who kills. It doesn't change anything, but just good practice to get into. But yeah, it was the Titus overdrive. So yeah, we're now in the Kilika.
I kept hoping
so we continue. We move on.
I will defeat sin. I must defeat sin.
Not necessarily Slayrod. It doesn't matter who kills, but for some fights, depending on who kills, will affect the drops.
I was in a foreign... This was my...
Okay, so we're now on to Kilika Woods. So we're expecting 3 on the inn. So Rigora, Yellow Element, Killer Bee, Dynamix, Yellow Element, then Sin Spongino. Can be more, doesn't necessarily have to be. I can always plug in more. I can plug up to 6 encounters for Kilika Woods.
If there is no other summon...
Thanks, BTA.
Our loved ones.
We feared they would become fiends.
Please.
Yeah, so for example, it's more likely if you kill with Titus to get like an elemental weapon for Titus than for Waka. So like if you're going for like lightning, so when you fight a Blitzerator, like the idea is that you would kill it with Titus to try and get the lightning steel rather than killing with Waka, for example. You don't have Waka, but you know, just as an example, to get the lightning ball, because you would want the lightning steel. But like right now, I can tell you that Obliterator is going to get me Metal Arm Guard. I'm not even going to get a weapon from it. No, I could plug in, I could intentionally have people die, for example, which can affect things.
Are you sure it's just your
So let's say, for example, I have someone die to Obliterator. So I just add death in. That's still a Metal Arm Guard for Waka. Okay, deaths aren't doing anything. They do stuff, but like in that case, maybe if I have a death in the worker fight. No, okay.
And in time, should these souls
but yeah, you can do things like that. Or I could have changed the steals when I had Riku. And that also affects things. So like if I have done more or less steals with Riku, that can affect drops. Ooh, nice cutscene.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can...
Until the end?
What's the end? Yeah, what's the end, Lulu? You gonna tell him that she dies now? When he deserves to find out? Ooh, awkward.
Until she defeats sin.
Right.
Oh.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time.
I wished no more people being killed by sin. No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her. It was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
Dado. Captain. Race you.
Be set on. Onto the temple. High Summoner Ohak. Yep.
Praying for Vic.
Something wrong?
Is this...
This is the players fight with all that they forget pain. That's why Blitz is... At least that's what... Let's play. Right?
Right.
Temples beyond the jungle.
Okay, my dudes. I believe we've reached the Kingdom Hearts portion of the evening. For 'tis a Wednesday, and Wednesday is the night of Hearts. Kingdom Hearts. So we got a nice little bonusy 10 stuff. Now, here's the thing that I genuinely don't know about the 10 manip stuff. I genuinely do not know if saving and resetting the game or game overing and resetting the game changes stuff. So we're gonna do like a literal pause on everything for it, and then we'll resume tomorrow as if nothing happened. Totally fine.